Aki, my vice needs the support of our zone if he must succeed me. And I am counting on you.
You know, Mr. President, I cannot refuse anything from you. The VP may bother himself about other zones, but I will deliver this zone to him on a platter of gold when the time comes.
The political strongman of the people.
I feel flattered, but...
You know, I don't know how you did it, but it was your magic that turned things around for me the last time around. You seem to have more influence amongst the people, even more than I, the president.
Politics. That's politics for you, Your Excellency. You see, I know the language of the people, and that's why they call me the strong man of the zone.
You see, if our zone were still to produce the president, I would have used you for a third time around.
Oh yeah, but Your Excellency, on your request, I have transferred that support to the VP.
Very much.
Oh, how is my wife doing on the job?
Wonderful. Wonderful. I mean, she is the best special assistant in my cabinet.
Really? I'm glad to hear that, because I've been bothered about her young age and inexperience.
Oh, no. You know, she's coping very well. This young generation, they have a way of bringing out their strong points. And I must tell you, you have a way of fishing the best out of the lot.
I can see that again, Mr. President.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Down and stop behaving as if you're about to carry out a coup.
Esiri, I am not worried.
Then what is it?
I'm only thinking of how to go about it. You know, it's not a small venture. And a lot of people are interested in that office, including the vice president.
Oh, come on. Stop worrying yourself about who is interested or not. Just focus on your own plans. I mean, you have served this state very well. It's time for you to go out there and prove your worth on the national stage. Or Osondo, are you afraid?
Afraid? Do you see fear in the eye of the tiger? Of course, you know I'm equal to the task.
I'm very happy. And you know how deep your mother is in this game. I mean, I have done it for other people. How much more my own son? What are you laughing at?
It's a one. You never cease to amaze me. I thought you said you had retired after seeing me through as governor.
Oh, that. Well, you have dragged me out of retirement. Why do you think people call me Esiri? It's because of my business and political prowess. And it's time to unleash it on whoever dares truncate your presidential ambition.
Esiri, I know what you do. It is
Let's not done anything. Just the stuff your mother is meant.
It's the one.
We are not in this country.
Though it's still a little bit too early to say, but I foresee Governor Sondo as my possible real threat. Though he has not declared, but he's gathering a lot of momentum.
I don't know why you have to worry yourself about the governor that is only ranting. The presidential race is not for upstarts like him. And I don't also see why you should have sleepless nights over all those neophytes who are parading themselves as presidential aspirants.
Mr. President, that governor is getting stronger every day. Public opinion shows.
Look, Idris, what is your business about public opinion? What is your business? What counts here is that I have given you my full support. As my vice, you have been very loyal. And I think that you are capable of running the affairs of this great nation.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. That compliment is a boost to my ego.
Idris, don't worry. You see, you have once scratched my back. It is now my turn to scratch yours.
That is true. That is true. Once again, I thank you. I have to be going now. I have a meeting of the caucus, the party caucus, in my office. So I'm going to keep you informed of the proceedings.
Thank you very, very much. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh.
And when you get back there, please tell me
My fathers, I thank you very much for responding to this invitation. And I want to tell you that you have been an inexhaustible well of wisdom to what I stand for, even before I became governor of the state. Today, more than ever in my political history, I have called you to seek for your support once again. I want to run for the office of the president of this country. And as my fathers and leaders, I thought it wise that you be the first to know. There one.
This is good news, Your Excellency. Your leadership qualities are not in doubt. This country needs a charismatic and visionary leader like you as president. You have my full support.
There.
Your Excellency, the great son of the soil, our people are proud of you. You have done so well as our governor that it will be malicious for the seat of power up there not to welcome you with open hands.
Okay.
Ebubedike, strength is in the young. We will march together there to that exalted seat and teach them how people should be governed.
Thank you.
What is this premature excitement all about? Do you people think that the post of the president is for toddlers? Your Excellency, I will advise you confine your dreams to your age and status.
Igwe, I thought we buried your antagonism against him at the last truce meeting. He defeated your son at the general election, fair and square. You have to take it in good faith.
His Excellency is a better candidate than any of those men parading themselves.
No, I don't agree. There are better people outside. You go dodgy. Why are you being so biased? Why?
I am disappointed at you.
He is a better candidate, and we believe in him.
Yes, we believe in him. Yes, of course.
Igwe Udoji Emelumba Naji refuse to dwell in fool's paradise. Your Excellency, call me when you are sensible enough to vie for a seat in the House of Reps or in the Senate. Then you will have my support. Who is he calling himself? Can you imagine this man?
Let him go. He is only the chairman of State Traditional Council of Chiefs. If he won't give you his support, his blessing, the rest of us will mobilize the traditional rulers from the other states in this zone.
Bawan, it's time for us to produce a president for this country, and you will be that president.
Oh yes.
Igwe Jejemba, Gabaku Genazu.
My fathers, I thank you very much for reposing such confidence in me. I will not fail you. Please don't be in a hurry to leave. I have some cola for you to say thank you. Smart.
Your Excellency. Everybody
Your Excellency. Your Excellency.
Thank you.
How was your trip to Switzerland?
Oh, honey, it was lovely. Just that the president had such a tight schedule. I barely had time for leisure. But all the same, it was nice.
Well, it's nice to have you back home anyway.
Yeah. So tell me, where are you off to?
Oh, I am being paid going to attend the send-off party for the Bulgarian ambassador.
Oh, yes, it's today.
It is today.
Do say me well to him. I'm tired.
Okay.
Sweetheart, I need something. I love you, sweetheart.
So, I'll catch you.
Don't be long. I'll wait for you. Bye.
Look at that.
See how swollen-headed she is simply because she went to ordinary Switzerland.
Stop being jealous. Omotola is the special assistant to Mr. President on international affairs. That portfolio entails a lot of traveling.
Why won't I be jealous, eh? Why you always treat her with preferential treatment just because she's your new wife, eh? Am I not a graduate? Or can't I be a special assistant to the president, or even a minister, or an advisor?
You are not only jealous, you are selfish. Omotola does not have the chain of businesses I have established for you and Fumi. Yet you are still complaining.
Is it my fault that she's not business-minded, Chief?
Oh, is it her fault that you are not career-minded? I encourage her along that path because she is a career woman.
Please, spare me that. Please.
Just as I encourage you to along your business exploits. Why don't you keep to your own business? Oh yeah, come on, let's go. I don't want to be late. Let's go.
Just had to stay.
Bimpe, your ears are always hearing unbelievable things.
Sorry, I thought you'd be interested.
I didn't say I wasn't interested. Give me the gist.
It's hot. Hey, did you know that our dear new CC wife, she's not just Mr. President's special assistant, she's also his special...
Hey, Bimpe, this is dangerous gossip. Where did you hear it from?
Don't you know Abuja is a small town? The rumors is everywhere. Listen, Chief Mrs. Agnes Onoja, DG now, Ministry of Information. She confided in me. She told me that Omotola and Mr. President lodged in the same room on their last trip to Switzerland.
So after sharing her husband with us, Omotola still goes ahead to catch a phone with Mr. President. How daring.
I've always known that all the globe-trotting and gallivanting with Mr. President are not ordinary.
Chief must hear about this. This is an opportunity to cut that her long tail short.
I agree with you. Ever since she entered this house, she's been behaving as if she's the only one that has doctorate degree. After all, we also went to school. And Chief has not been paying attention to us.
Hey, but come. Who is going to tell Chief?
You, of course.
Me. Dimpe! My darling wife. You know, since you have your way of getting hot chest, you can also have your way of telling Chief, not me. Dimpe.
Good morning, gentlemen of the press, and it's good to have you here. I want to quickly put to rest the speculations about my presidential ambition. Yes, I want to run for the office of the president of this country. I believe this country needs a purposeful and dynamic leadership. And these are the qualities I intend to bring to the administration of this country.
Sir, what makes you think you have pedigree to run for the highest office in the land, with so many eminent people also jostling for the position?
Well, the caliber of people backing my campaign are men and women of integrity and honor. They are cut across the length and breadth of this country. As for pedigree, I invite all of you to take a tour of the state and form an opinion for yourselves.
Sir, is your mother in support of your ambition? We know both of you are very close, but she's not here today.
My mother is my technical advisor. In politics, like you know, it's a game. In every game, you have the best technical advisor to win a game. I assure all of you, this country is in for the best political game it has ever witnessed.
Sir, we all know that the vice president is also running for that same office, and both of you are in the same party. Is there any chance that there will be a compromise between the two of you?
Good question, and I like your tie. Well, I have a deep and enormous respect for the person of the vice president. And if you say he's running, I will not run. I will pick the presidential ticket while he continues to run.
Sir, I understand that the position of the president has been zoned to the north, favoring the vice president. Are you going to change the rule at the middle of the game?
Well, that is a figment of imagination, my dear.
A prominent party executive actually suggested that in a recent interview.
Well, I want to tell you here, the party has not made any such declarations. In my opinion, I think this concept of zoning promotes mediocrity. We must let the best serve this country. We must let people who have track records of performance serve this country. And in any case, if there has to be any zoning, it will be the turn of our zone to produce the next president of this country. God bless Nigeria.
Baby.
Baby. Say.
Yes, darling.
Good. Well, I hope Mr. President's shadow this time around will give you the chance to see and feel the whole of Paris. I really want you to see the whole world.
I hope so too, my baby. Not to worry. I'll see you in 3 days' time, okay?
Okay.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Take care of yourself for me.
Oh, I will. So, what's there cooking? What's cooking?
I wonder who is married to our Miss Universe, my husband or Mr. President.
What's that supposed to mean? Baby, don't you have limits to your jealousy?
No, I'm not jealous. But I thought my husband was smarter than what that small girl is presenting him to be.
Meaning what?
Chief, you are not blind. Omotola is only your wife here at home. Outside there, she is Mr. President's personal property.
How can both of you be so ridiculous? What kind of stupid insinuation is this?
Chief, I am your first wife, and I have seen the better part of you. So you cannot accuse me of being jealous.
So what?
Outside there, in the government circle, the rumor is everywhere that Omotola is Mr. President's new plaything.
Has my husband wondered why our Iyawo is only the special assistant that accompanies Mr. President to all his foreign trips?
Oh. Get out of my sight, both of you.
My husband.
Get out!
Don't worry me. Sorry, I'm not doing sorry, sir.
I am very disappointed in you, Mr. Chairman. If you were not in support of his ambition, Governor Son would have had the gut to declare for presidency, knowing that I'm running for presidency.
I don't know where you got this idea from, Mr. Vice President. As chairman of this great party, I maintain a good measure of neutrality, only tilting a little towards you due to the interest of the Mr. President in your candidacy. Of course, I couldn't deny that the governor spoke to me about his own interest.
And you gave him your support. You don't take me for a fool, do you?
I'd rather you don't patronize me. I know how much I have put into the building of this party to bring it to the level it is today.
Mr. Vice President, we all know that Governor Sondu is a very gossip fellow. We can't stop him from contesting this election if he so wishes. And we don't forget that it is the delegates that will determine who flies her party flag on election day.
And what is that supposed to mean, Mr. Sector? That I should run a campaign alongside with an ordinary governor? What does he know about international relations? How many foreign leaders has he seen in his entire life? Does he even know the current chairman of OPEC? I mean, I don't expect this kind of insinuation from somebody of your caliber.
Well, I urge you to take it easy and plan your campaign. What matters?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much. You would have equally preferred on him to pocket his nonsense ambition. But what did I get from you? Conspiracy. Conspiracy, Mr. Chairman.
Well, gentlemen, from the foregoing, I suggest this meeting should be called off.
Right. I support it should end.
So, Mr.
I'll get back to the question.
All right.
Good day, Mr. Vice President.
The Minister of Aviation today announced the revocation of Meridian Airline license. The airline, the minister said, falls short of aviation standards, and the decision is aimed at protecting passengers from foreseeable danger. Meridian Airline is one of the new airlines approved by the federal government for domestic air transport.
This is preposterous.
The Director General.
My airline is the most technically certified and competent airline among the private airlines in this country. How can anyone say? Oh my God, my God. Who's doing this to me? My God. Who's doing this to me? Who's doing this to me?
Please, just calm down. This is just our enemies at work. Eh? This is our enemies at work.
For an airline that cost me $250 million? My God. I will not let any enemy pull it down.
God forbid.
I will not.
God forbid. Hi! Just see what your father's presidential ambition is costing us. Eh?
Oh, it's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Okay?
God.
There's nothing to worry about. It's okay. It's okay. I believe Daddy knows what he's doing. Okay? It's okay.
Mr. Oswald, I don't know how this matter concerns me. The minister said that technical reports say that your airline is defective. What do you want me to do? Allow you kill all our people?
Your Excellency, my airline is a George one of the best in this country.
But the experts say it is not so. They say it is not so. What do you want me to do then? Do you want me to believe you or believe the experts?
Your Excellency, I'm surprised you sound this way. Have you forgotten so soon how I delivered my entire state to you while you were running for this office?
I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. And you are still going to deliver the same state to the Vice President when he runs for this office.
I beg that Your Excellency maintains the expected neutrality on this issue and allow state and party delegates choose who they want.
Governor Osondo, I thought you said you came here for your airline license.
Yes, Mr. President.
So why have you decided to lecture me on democratic principles? A subject matter you hardly know anything about. You see, this is why I say that you should learn to respect your elders.
Your Excellency, I am not teaching you anything. I am only speaking the interests of those I represent.
Oh, very well. Let your people give you your airline license. Good day. I have an appointment with the British ambassador very soon.
I beg Your Excellency to reconsider.
I am through with you.
Thank you, sir.
Let him in. Let him in.
Your Excellency, meet Sylvia Williams, the lady I told you about.
Good. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Young lady, please do sit down.
Thank you very much.
I've heard so much about your journalistic prowess, but I never knew you're so young and beautiful.
Thank you very much. You know, I also never knew that His Excellency has such an amazing sense of flattery.
I like the confident.
I told you, Your Excellency.
Good quality for the work at hand.
Your Excellency.
That's good, that's good. I'm sure Chief Amadioha has given you a note down.
Quite so.
Good. We need enough incriminating material to nail the cat completely down. I'm sure you can handle that.
I don't compromise people's confidence, Your Excellency.
Beautiful. I made available the sum of 2 million naira. I'm sure that will be enough for mobilization.
Well, for now, it will be.
You will have your money waiting for you in your car. And I trust you'll do a good job. No compromise. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Well, I thank you for coming. Doing business with us, there's nothing you will lose.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you. Good.
You're welcome. Your Excellency, in respect of the caucus discussion we had.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon.
So you need to see this. A well-articulated article on your Mekoria profile, sir.
This is a lovely piece, perhaps. Anyway, your loyalty has never been in doubt.
Sir, actually, I didn't arrange that. I think the columnist is just one of your numerous fans out there that you have reached.
You mean you knew nothing about this?
Exactly. The writer, it's one Sylvia Williams. But sir, I think we need to use her for your political campaign, sir.
You're right. You see, there are still people out there who believe in what I've achieved.
That is very correct, sir.
And would want me at the center. I will not disappoint them. Okay. Get in touch with her as soon as possible. We will need her for the campaign.
Consider that done immediately, sir. Excuse me.
Yes. She's making a compelling case for my presidential candidacy. That's good. Good.
Hello, sir. I'm fine, sir. You're very funny, Mr. President. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. Alright, okay. Good night, sir. Alright, bye-bye. Honey, Mr. President, it's so funny.
That is the second time under 2 hours he has called. Doesn't he sleep?
Honestly, I doubt if he ever has up to 2 hours sleep a day. You know he's a very busy man.
Calling up people's wife late at night is not my understanding of official business. And what was all that laughter and jiggling about? Is he also a national comedian?
Why are you talking like this, Saki? You know how much Allah likes to tease people.
Well, I hope his wife Jumoke also gets equal dose of his clowning.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. When, sir? Tomorrow. Okay, sir. Baby, the president is traveling to Greece tomorrow, and I've been detailed to go with him.
What? For goodness sake, you are somebody's wife. Why should they just approach you like that from your family, then go gallivanting with the president?
Honey, I am sorry about the inconveniences, okay? But you know my work details as his personal assistant on international affairs.
So what?
Okay, I will see what I can do to make his schedules less impromptu. Please be Not to worry, I won't be away for too long. Before you know it, I'm back.
Yes. I want to assure you we will pay as soon as we receive our allocation. All right. Thank you. Yes, come in.
Good day, sir.
Hello, Sylvia. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Please sit down.
Thanks. Sir, actually, I came to give you this profile so you take a look at it before I take it for publication.
I trust your judgment. Go ahead and publish it if you think it's good enough for me.
Alright, thank you.
Now tell me, how about dinner for two tonight?
Sir?
Yes. I appreciate the wonderful jobs you've been doing for me. I must confess, you're such an amiable personality with great passion for life.
Well, Your Excellency, sitting this close with a great achiever like you, I mean, it definitely forces one to be at her best, don't you think?
Well, for me, I think it's something more internal. You're a beautiful, young, focused lady. A rare combination you find in most women.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment, Your Excellency.
Yes, do. I must tell you something. I want you to be my mistress.
You're kidding me.
Please sit down. Thank you. Your smile gives me hope of good tidings.
You are right, Your Excellency. The court has quashed the suit against you.
Of course, on grounds of immunity.
And I can assure you, this is a big blow to the president's ego. It will unsettle him for some time.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention.
You have been wonderful.
Let me run along now. I only came to break the news personally.
Okay.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
are you and what are you doing here alone?
The name is Sylvia. I am the chief publicity strategist for His Excellency's presidential campaign. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
You've only answered half of my questions.
Well, I'm waiting for His Excellency to return.
I'll see. Harriet. Yeah. Let me see you here immediately. So, this office has now become a public loitering place. You throw the doors open to all manner of people, thereby undermining my husband's security, not so?
Not exactly, madam. Sylvia here anyway, it's part of our inner working machinery towards the governor's presidential campaign. More so, the governor is aware that she's in the office here with him.
I see.
Yes.
It's so obvious that you suddenly lost touch with your primary responsibilities to my husband, the governor. Perhaps we have to look for a more reliable person. And I suggest that you restrict your publicity whatever outside this office when the governor is not around. Is that clear? Right. Good day. Where's my husband?
He's receiving some traditional rulers from the States. He'll soon be with you now.
Hello, love. I hope I've not kept you waiting for long.
I thought I knew everyone on your campaign team. So how come Sylvia is such a mystery that I had to discover her all alone in the privacy of your office?
Since when did you start taking interest in my political campaign team? Look, I have learned to pursue my political ambition on my own, and so far I have been doing very well. What I will not tolerate, repeat, what I will not tolerate from you is trying to discourage those who work hard to encourage me.
Don't even try to play me for a fool, okay? If she was only a member of your campaign team, how come you left her all alone in the privacy of your office?
And where else could she have waited? In the toilet? Now don't you vex me on this issue.
This is what I always say as the first lady. You all openly flirt about with every little excuse and expect me to keep quiet. Well, I'm sure that by the time you are made the president, every young girl in this country must have been a member of your campaign team.
You're sick. Very sick.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Wallahi, Allah has spoken. He says, you are going to be the next president of this country.
Alpha, are you sure?
Hava Megida. Do you doubt Allah's wisdom?
Not quite, but I have to be sure.
You are blessed, Wallahi. The Almighty has special interest in you. He says you will rule this country for 2 times and nobody will disturb you.
Allah Akbar. La good Allah. Thank you very much, Alpha.
Yeah, what?
I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Please, I'm coming. Hey. I will send a message across to you by next week.
So,
Kajiku.
Nagode, man. No wonder God loves you so much. So, say you, man.
Let me see you to the gate.
So,
General Halil, General Obey, I don't know if you gentlemen think the same way as I do.
How?
It now appears like a cause for one to have served his fatherland in the military. All we get as retired military men are heaps of blames for all the country's woes.
I am sick and tired of it all. Exactly my sentiments. These bloody civilians, civilian politicians, take all the glory of the various sacrifices we, the military officers, have made. Yet, they turn around to condemn us.
I wish I could line all those bastards up and shoot them one after the other.
Where we are there, when we sacrifice our lives to build this great country together. Where we are there, when our officers were under fire in Liberia and Sierra Leone. Where we are there.
Look at it. They constitute the greater majority in every military rule. Yet, they refuse to share from the blames and woes of the country.
And today, we are the sacrificial lamb with which they massage their political ego.
I honestly wish we did not hand over power.
All right.
We must not allow these civilian politicians to bulldoze us into oblivion. Yes, I must insist that another military man will take over from the present president.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
I completely agree with you, because no civilian politician can hold this country together. And moreover, we cannot allow all we have labored for to crumble like that.
Yes. We must quickly mobilize other retired military officers to pursue this all-important salvage mission. I completely
The president has accepted to formally declare his support for my candidacy. I've long expected for this. Now I want you to arrange a meeting for the top party caucus members. That should be for next week. Okay? Well, I just want to say congratulations to us.
Your Excellency, this is good news. After Mr. President's formal declaration, we can then put our campaign machinery into full swing.
This is a long time expectation.
Yes, Excellency, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful. Now we have started.
Yes, Your Excellency.
The battle has started.
Yes, Excellency.
Now, quickly. There's a check for 5 million. Use that to arrange for everything.
Consider it done, Your Excellency.
Good. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Both of us.
Your Excellency.
Now we have started.
Your Excellency.
The move is on.
Your Excellency.
I wanted to quickly get down.
I will do that.
Start making my room.
Yes, Excellency. I'll give you a call.
Good.
General Joshua.
Mr. President.
What a pleasure to see you.
It's my pleasure too.
You are welcome.
Thank you very
You are
much.
welcome.
My pleasure.
You are welcome. Please sit down, sit down.
Thank you.
Yes. You have been out of circulation. What is happening?
Nothing much. Just trying to survive outside the barracks. You know how it is, Mr. President.
Retirement should not put a strong and intelligent officer like you down. I'm sure you have something up your sleeves.
You are right there, Mr. President. Actually, that is why I am here.
So what can I do for you?
Mr. President, the retired senior military officers community would like to meet with you.
I hope they are not complaining about any of my policies.
Stronger than that, Mr. President.
Joshua, is there a threat of a coup?
Oh, no. But it's important we have this meeting.
So, what do they want to say in this meeting? I mean, I don't have any money to throw around to anybody. I mean, I don't want people thinking that government is another Father Christmas.
Sorry, sir. I am not mandated to disclose the subject matter of that meeting here. But I suggest you hear us out by honoring the meeting.
All right. I will see them tomorrow. And tell them that government only pays their pension. I mean, don't tell them that. I will tell them that myself. By the way, how is your wife and family?
Oh, she's doing very well, sir.
I'm happy to hear that. I also heard that one of your sons is now a medical doctor.
Oh, that's correct too. He graduated last year.
Send him to us. Let us put him in government.
I'll remember that, sir.
Please, go on.
Mr. President.
Gentlemen. You are welcome. You're welcome. Majira, welcome. Sit down, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
So, where is everybody?
We represent everyone, sir.
I see. Okay, let's get on with it.
Very well.
We have a simple request, Mr. President. Our request is that the man who succeeds you should come from our constituency. Must be another military man.
Well, I believe you are aware that my vice is vying for this job and I have given him my endorsement.
That is exactly where we're not happy, Rankadedi. The military constituency has been forgotten in Mr. President's scheme of work.
That is right, sir. There is a lot of bitterness in that regard. In trying to keep this country united, no other group has suffered more than we have done.
We pay with our lives at every conflict point around the world. And these civilians take the glory and even insult our side by making unnecessary statements all in the name of democracy.
Well, I believe you're not blackmailing me to paving way for General Ribatu to come back to power.
Oh, far from it, sir. Far from it. Our overall aim is for the survival of this country. You see, we think that we are not yet ripe for, to be left in the hands of the civilians.
Imagine what would have happened, sir, if you were not the ones steering the ship today.
How patriotic is your vice compared to we in this room now, Mr. President? What are his national heroic records? All these lily-livered people positioning themselves to take over your position, what have they done compared to our sacrifices?
Mr. President, don't let it be said you handed over to those who caused the disintegration of our beloved country.
You people are very persuasive. So who do you position for this job?
Oh, simple, sir. Retired General Ahmed Muazu here will take the first shot. After that, it will rotate amongst us for 30 years. After that period, sir, we think the country should be ripe for civilian democracy.
I thank you. Well, I hate to be branded a traitor to my own primary constituency. But I must say that you have to give me time to think of it. It is a matter that, if not properly handled, will lead to grave implications in our nascent democracy.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And one last thing, sir. We strongly appeal that you mend fences with Chief Akinjide. His influence is a rallying point for us in that zone. We are planning to arrange a reconciliatory meeting of both of you, sir.
We don't really care.
Hello, who are you?
Oh, what a shame.
I am Steve, sir. I am standing in for Tunde. He is indisposed for today, sir.
What's going on here? Who asked you to come?
Tunde, sir. Your PA.
Tunde. Tunde, how could you send a total stranger to come and drive me? So what? Now listen. You didn't even have the courtesy to inform me first. Now listen. Let it be the first and last time you will do this sort of thing. Sorry for yourself. Fool. What is it now? Why did you branch off the road?
Chief, you talk too much.
For goodness sake, assassination is taking place on the extreme. Eh? You don't know what your callous miscalculation is causing this administration already.
Are you suggesting that I'm responsible for Chief Akinjide's death?
Don't give me that. You did not collect 5 million naira from me to organize a banquet for him, did you?
I suggest you don't go on pinning this assassination on me. They're in the governor's camp. But about that, Your Excellency.
My goodness. You don't know what political crises that are on our hand now.
If you ask me, I should say Chief Akinjide's death is good riddance to bad rubbish. Now that he's out of the way, I think we should start working on how to regain Mr. President's loyalty. That should be a primary concern now, Your Excellency.
I hope I'll not be overreactive. But I suggest you take a low profile. Take a low profile until we get to the bottom of this very assassination thing, okay?
If that is what you want, Your Excellency, no problem. I may even do for vacation.
Good. Take one.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Cowards! That's what you are. Shameless cowards! All of them!
Calm down. Calm down, please.
The Vice President is definitely behind us. He cannot face me one-on-one in a fair game. I will pay him back more drastically.
Hosondo, I hope you are not planning to do anything stupid.
A time for this calls for great caution.
You talk of caution? When my biggest ally from that zone has been cut down in cold blood?
Do you now intend to take the life of Mr. Vice President in revenge? Is that what you want?
I will give the Vice President war. Real war.
Oh no, my son, you won't. Please, it hasn't come to that. Please.
Listen, why are you so soft on this issue? I thought Chief Akinjide was your good friend.
Yes, he was. But you don't jump into war blindly. Our time will come. All what we need to do now is to calm down and consider all options. That's all. Calm down, okay? You're a man. Calm down. Take it easy, okay? Calm down, okay? Calm down, my son. It's all right. Please, my son. You're a man.
Whoa. Stop those crocodile tears. Olowori has no single enemy until you came into this house with your evil heart.
Yes. Omotola, if you didn't go about opening your legs to the wrong people and at the wrong places, my husband would be alive today. Are you accusing me of Chief's death? No. I'm only congratulating you, shameless woman. Now listen, both of you. I have had enough of your insults in this house. I only tolerated you because of the respect I had for my husband. Which husband? Huh? Is it Mr. President? Or the Minister of Works? Or Alhaji Lamidi? Which one? Tell us, which one? You are sick.
What? If you like, let River Niger, or River Benue, or even Pan River flow freely from your eyes. At the right time, you will go and tell all Eba people who among your lovers you connived with to kill Olowori. And as from today, you just started. It is fire for fire. We shall see. I shall wish.
Honestly, Your Excellency, we are no longer sure of what's going on at the presidency.
How do you mean you're no longer sure what's going on at the presidency?
We are all at a loss. There is this strange disquiet between Mr. President and his vice. Things are no longer rosy as they used to be.
Are you sure it has nothing to do with Chief Akinjide's assassination? I understand Mr. President feels the vice has a hand in it.
It's more than that, Your Excellency. Feelers are that Mr. President plans to throw up another candidate.
You have an idea who this candidate might be?
Not quite, Your Excellency. My suspicion is that he is another retired military general.
My God. They are at it again. They are at it again. These military boys. That will completely change the equation.
Exactly, Your Excellency. We have a bigger battle on our hands.
I said this man cannot be trusted. I only said it.
Politics is the name, and there are players in the game to get the #1 position. Is their ambition. The heat is on.
Very careful. The president expects you to do a thorough job. And when Muaz becomes the president, your son will be made a minister.
I want him made ambassador to the United States of America.
That won't be a problem also. Thank you very much. So mobilize them. You understand? And if you need more funds, can always call back.
There are players in the game to get the #1 position. Ooh, is their ambition. Though he is on,
my fellow brothers,
the race has begun.
I have sat, slept, did very wild consultation, and found that we have been out of the mainstream of the politics for too long. I found a way, a new light, a new day, and decided to bring you people into it. I don't want to find it alone and consume it alone. No, I want to be able to bring to you people the joy. And what we have to do is just small.
What is it?
All we need to is just withdraw our support for the governor. And those bags there belong to you, my people.
Are you trying to bribe us?
What do you call bribe? Bribe? I'm only trying to mobilize my people. That's all.
Udoji, as the chairman, State Council of Chiefs, you were expected to lead by example.
I am highly disappointed in you, Udoji. You collected money from enemies of progress to destabilize your own people, your own state, to fear what?
Don't behave like illiterates. The money in those bags are your share of the national cake. Take it and do what you are told. And that's all. What have you gained since you've been supporting the governor?
We are not going to be part of this. We all know that Osondu is the right person to lead this country. Yes. Listen, Udoji. I am warning you to remove your monkey hands from the soup before they turn out to be human hands.
Udoji. No wonder my late father, Igwe Ezani Ifobamebe, warned me to beware of you. Whoever is, you are meant to know that Governor Osondo is set to lead our country. Besides, it is our turn to produce the next president. I, Ezani Ifobamebe, Igwe Okoli, won't be part of this.
Yes, we will not be a part of this evil plot. We will not take your bribe. What are we waiting for? Let's leave.
Nonsense.
Bunti College.
You can have your bribe.
Let's go.
Nonsense.
What do you know? Villagers. I was only trying to help you people out of your bush. What do you... No road, no water, nothing, and you... Oh. I regret my association with these people. Oh. Isn't it bad enough that I have lost the chairmanship of the State Traditional Council? Even the governor now wants to have me dethroned. Mr. President, please save my crown.
Igwe Ugoji, you know that there is nothing I can do from this end. Of course, you are aware that the governor Osondu and I are not the best of friends. And moreover, this is purely a state affair.
But that was not the assurance I got. Your Excellency, you are the president. Please, intervene.
You're a disgrace, Igwe Udoji. You could not perform a simple task of rallying your fellow traditional rulers against the governor, despite the hefty mobilization fee you collected. You are a disgrace, I must have to say.
I did my best.
And then live with your best. We will have nothing to do with you anymore.
Igwe Ugoji, I have some other people waiting out there for a very, very crucial meeting.
What they are doing will cost the people pain, but they don't really care. Oh, what a shame. They're all players deadly game. Most of them are in it for their selfish gain. What they are doing will cost the people pain, but they don't really care. Oh, what a shame. It's a game of lies and deceit, full of betrayal.
I'd like you to accompany me to the fundraising dinner. I want you by my side.
Don't you think that public outings are getting too frequent? I learned the first lady is raising dust already.
Leave Ugoma out of this. You're my mistress now, and the Constitution does not forbid me from taking a second wife.
I'm not particularly enticed with the idea of sharing my man. I can be extremely jealous, you know. And you have to do much more than just asking me to forget your wife.
You know what? The first ladyship will fit you a lot.
So many things would fit me, but certainly not a second fiddle. Because that is what the position of a mistress is.
That's one sterling quality about you I like so much. You're so sweet, yet so firm.
You're right. That doesn't mean that I have agreed to be a second fiddle.
I'm gonna make sure you have a budget and an office.
But you're still making our time to go see her, isn't it? That's what I don't mean. I don't want to share my man, don't you understand?
You don't want to share your man.
Hello, you little glorified prostitute. I don't care what type of charm you use on my husband. But I have a message for you. Leave this town immediately if you know what is good for you. Is that clear?
I am not scared, Madam First Lady.
Oh, I see.
But here is my own little message to you. Very soon, sharing His Excellency with anyone, nonetheless you. It is not a dream.
I see. You have guts, not so? Well, let's watch and see.
I will give you one last advice. Enjoy your last days as His Excellency's wife in as much peace as you can get.
Good day. I'll get you, little brat.
Who's threatening you?
All I've been doing is try to help you become a president. And yet all she's doing is threatening to assassinate me for my efforts.
Calm down and tell me what this is all about.
Oh, it's your wife. She has threatened to kill me today if I don't run away from town.
What?
I'm scared for my life. I don't want to sacrifice my life for someone else's interest. Look, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm out of this.
Hey. Don't take any drastic decision, okay?
But this is more than...
No buts. I'm not gonna allow you come to any harm. I love you so much, and I'm gonna protect you. All right?
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
They're all players in a deadly game. Most of them are in it for their selfish gain. What they are doing will cost the people pain, but they don't really care. Oh, what a shame. They're all players in a deadly game. Most of them are in it for their selfish gain.
What sort of madness has come over you to have threatened to kill that innocent girl?
The same mad bug that beat you to shamelessly sleep with that glorified prostitute. Hey! Oh! You want to beat me? You want to beat me? Oh yeah, go ahead and kill me. Go ahead and beat me. I'd always known that you wanted to kill me, so that you go ahead and bring in that impostor over my dead body.
Sylvia is going nowhere.
What?
And listen to me. You are barred from ever entering into my office. You have no business to do with my official duties. And from now on, I am not putting one kobo of the state money into that your so-called NGO. Go outside and look for money, since you hate the good things that come from politics.
So, you are now punishing me because of that hard-faced talent.
Now will you keep quiet before you force me to do more? That girl is more important to my political career than you have ever been.
My God, Sondo.
And let me warn you, I will personally kill you if anything happens to her. Even a scratch.
What has gone into my husband?
Well, we have to bring our best.
Yeah, of course it's going to be direct. See,
that's why we're there.
No, yes, that's right. That reminds me, Mr. Vice President. So what is this I hear about your strained relationship with Mr. President?
Mr. Chairman, your president has undermined my confidence in him. Like you must be aware, your president is planning assiduously to remove me from office.
It's not a good development for the administration. We can't have both of you at loggerheads. Besides, it doesn't augur well for a great party.
And that is his grand scheme to justify dumping me from the presidential race. But I'm going to fight to the last to remain on course.
Your Excellency, I will suggest you sheath your sword and allow the party to handle this matter, if you don't mind.
Mr. Chairman, nothing is going to hamper my presidential ambition. Nothing. I just want to be sure I have your support. That's all I want to be sure of.
I assure you though, I will only do that which is in the best interest of the party.
I know I can always count on you.
And I will be speaking with Mr. President immediately.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much. When we talk about friends, people like you who we can count upon.
That's right. Just keep the flag on.
Yes, yes. I will sign those documents quickly.
They're all players in a deadly game. Most of them are in it for their selfish.
Hello, yes. Oh, about the party primaries. Well, you can see we've been walking around the clock. I rarely have time for my personal needs these days. Yes, well, one of those things. I hope to see you this evening, maybe at the club. I hope you're there. All right. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Okay, why? Hello, Generals Joshua and Halilu. This is most surprising. You didn't announce your visit.
Mr. Chairman, we are not here on a costly visit.
How do you mean?
Sign this, Mr. Chairman.
What? My resignation letter? Why?
Because we don't want you anymore.
You don't want me? Who are the we? Who are the we, if I may ask? You barged into my office with this most unfortunate document for me to sign. Huh? This is most embarrassing, to say the least.
Embarrassing?
Yes, very embarrassing.
All right. Let's see, Mr. Chairman, if this is not embarrassing. You have 5 seconds to sign this document, starting from now.
1, I will sign.
2,
I will sign. I'll sign. No for a counter.
3.
Thank you very much. You can now go back to your village and enjoy your retirement. Good day.
Politics is the name, and there are players in the game to get the #1 position. Ooh, is their ambition.
How about Medina? You don't look happy.
I said that what is it to be happy about? When my closest political ally, the party chairman, has been forced to resign at gunpoint. I mean, what is it to be happy about?
Wallahi, you don't know who to trust in this country anymore. See how your political wings have been clipped by those you trusted. And I know the president must be responsible for this.
Of course, who is it? It's him. Who is?
I warned you against that president, but you wouldn't listen. All you say is that I'm just a mere woman. Just a mere woman who knows nothing about politics. And look how he has dumped you to dance naked on the streets.
I say now, do Allah, Bana, so help him, Magana. Please, I don't want this strong word now.
Sorry, my husband. It's just that I'm so upset. So what are you going to do now?
I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think I need some rest now. I just need some rest.
It's a game of lies and deceit, full of betrayal and a lot of greed, with a lot of power play and high-handedness. If you step on anyone's toes, you could be rendered useless. It's a place where things aren't always what they seem to be. A place where your best friend could be your worst enemy, with a lot of corruption.
Wow, this is beautiful. Everything I need is in here. Do you know you can actually go places with your talent as a journalist? Don't flatter me, madam. You taught me the truth. But you executed the job perfectly. Thank you. By the way, I paid in the sum of 500,000 into your account, so I agreed. Really? Yes. Thank you, madam. That's okay. Let me have the duplicate case. I don't want you to get back into that room again, okay? The suspicion is getting thicker by the day. One last thing. This must be a secret between us. I have your account number, remember? If anything goes wrong, you would lose everything. Oh, nothing will go wrong, madam. Okay? It better not. Thank you. Good night.
And blackmailed and deep dark secrets are unveiled. But at the end of the day, they're all caught up in this dangerous web they have woven.
Take a look at this.
My God. These are originals of my credentials. How did you get all of this?
Exactly my question. Now, how did your fake and your authentic certificate get into the hands of a newspaper reporter? Your tax evasion records, highly incriminating documents are all in here. How could you be so careless?
Please tell me, how did you get hold of this?
All I can tell you is that one of my senior colleagues who works in the fastest newspaper houses was about trading this to the vice president. He only agreed to sell it to me because of my past goodwill to him.
I need to know who gave you this.
Well, I swore to keep his identity confidential. I don't think that should be your headache. Someone in your house is bent on destroying you. I think that should be your point of focus. My goodness! How could anyone want to sabotage all our hard work?
Don't worry. I will get to the root of this. How much did you pay to get the documents?
2 million. That was the least I could bargain for.
I'll give you 3 million naira on your phone. Pius?
You can't deny this, woman. Apart from my son, you are the only other person who has access to that room. No one else could have smuggled those documents out, if not you, liar.
Mama, please believe me. Mama, believe me, I'm innocent. I don't know anything about it. This is all a shock to me. Honey, please believe me.
I don't know what more to believe.
Hey.
That you go this far to destroy my political career is unbelievable.
I warned your son, didn't I? I've always known she has something up her sleeve. Something mischievous. How much more of a saboteur can one's wife be? Ugoma.
Honey, we have been married for so many years now, with 3 children. You know that I can never hurt you. You know that.
Conniving with my enemies to thwart my political dreams is enough hurt. I should have listened to my mother.
That's right.
I want you to go in there and pack your things and leave. You will hear from my lawyers.
That's right.
Honey, please listen now. Mama, please help me.
Mama, please, to help you destroy my son.
Hey, please now, honey. Hey. I don't know anything about this. Who is doing this to me? Who is doing this to me? Who is doing this to me? Oh. Hey, God.
Obina, what are you doing here? Why are you crying? I said, why are you crying? Don't you talk again?
Why do you say mom?
Now you listen. You must not let any emotions becloud your sense of judgment. What would you do with a woman who has never been in support of your ambition, in whatever way? What would you do with a woman who passes your documents to the press? Huh?
Mom may not have been that supportive, but you should have sent her away.
You must not be lily-livered. Now you, get inside. Listen to me. The son of a tiger does not eat grass. A tiger does not beget a he-goat. I'm the tiger. You must be a man. No sentiments. No emotions. You must not be lily-livered. I did not get to this position I am today by being chicken-hearted. Be a man. Now go inside and find something better to do.
If you ask me, I think the crisis between the president and the VP is to our own advantage. You know, the emergence of General Maozu has really divided their lot. But that has nothing to do with us, because public opinion says that no other military man should come in.
So let's leave politics for a while. I want to believe you're aware of my present marital status.
Mm-hmm. Just like everyone else. I heard it from the grapevine, though you haven't told me yourself.
The more reason why I called for this drink, so we can sit and talk. I want you to be my wife.
What? Oh, you must be joking. You're joking.
I'm not joking. You have all the qualities of a first lady.
Well, I don't know what to say, honestly. I think I need some time to think about it, okay?
I have just proposed to Sylvia.
Good evening, ma'am.
We plan to get married immediately after the election.
Oh, that's lovely. Come on, my dear. Come and embrace me. How are you, my dog? Lovely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you have my blessings, my dear. I mean, your passionate drive towards my son's aspiration is more than commendable.
I knew you would like her.
Of course I do. I mean, look at her. She is a better candidate for First Lady than Ugoma.
I wish I knew her years ago before I married Ugoma.
Oh, you would have been committing child abuse.
Mama,
okay,
want to go upstairs and have a rest?
Yeah, and I'm waiting for a meeting.
All right,
I'll see you guys when I come back.
All right,
Okay, all right.
Actually, she liked it.
Say there. We are beginning to doubt your loyalty. We have not heard from you in the past 1 month.
Are you sure you have not fallen into Governor Osondo's charm and good look? That boy could be very slippery.
Sir, I am a professional. Besides, I have seen several charming men in my life. It's just that there's nothing significant to report.
Be careful, young woman. We pay you so much money to report what you're supposed to report to us. You know I don't take kindly to betrayals.
I know that.
Good.
You can leave us for now.
She thinks she's smart. What do you think, Chief Amadio?
Liquidation, of course, Your Excellency.
But we could...
Your Excellency, that is the standard treatment to spy that defects. Well, Your Excellency, I will take care of her. Nice and easy, Your Excellency. Good day.
They're all players in a deadly game. Most of them are in it for their selfish gain. What they are doing will cost the people pain, but they don't really care. Oh, what a shame.
Osondo, how is she?
She's dead.
What? God, how could anyone kill such an angel? No.
This was how I lost Chief Akinjide. A strong pillar in my political train. I wanted to meet his killers with the same fire, but you wouldn't let me. Now, what do you have to say about this?
No!
Esiri, make no mistakes about this. I will revenge Sylvia's death.
Yeah. Ah. That's the one. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the one. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Please sit. This is a surprise visit. I have heard so much about your political prowess. I must comment that you are an Amazon.
Oh, I am flattered by the cause, Mr. Vice President.
Thank you. Thank you. So, what do I owe this great honor?
Yes. I'm sure you're not aware that, but for me, you won't be the Vice President of the Federal Republic today.
As why? I was trained not to insult elders. Please, don't let me lose that tradition.
Didn't it surprise you that amongst all politicians jolting for vice presidency, you were just picked? Even when you did not indicate interest?
I had enough of this nonsense.
Not yet. Not yet, Mr. Vice President. I have a simple poser for you. And if you are able to unravel it, I assure you, my son will announce his withdrawal from the race first thing tomorrow morning.
You are not serious.
Across my heart, with my life I am.
So, I'm listening.
Interesting. Somewhere in a little town called Castinala, in the mid-50s, a little boy was born to a young girl of 16 years from an Igbo extraction, a tribe considered unacceptable to the family of the boy's father, a union that ought to have been, but never was, yet is. That boy today represents a strong bond that should have strengthened both tribes, yet he is not. It's a mystery that ought not to have been revealed, but for the present volatile situation, who do you think that child is, Mr. Vice President?
I don't understand.
Then, my son will not step down for you.
What are you driving?
You are that child, and I am your mother.
What kind of cheap blackmail is this? As the one I hold you in far more great esteem than this.
You are my son. And by stroke of fate, my only two sons are engaged in a fierce battle for supremacy.
As the one, don't call me that again. I am not your son. Please.
Idrisu. That's what your father called you. And I want you to step down for your younger brother.
I have had enough of this, please. Out of my office.
All right.
Get out of my office.
Okay. I will leave, but I will be back. And then the story will be clearer. Have a pleasant day, my son.
What was the idea behind the visit to the Vice President?
Who told you I want to see you?
I have never known my mother to be a liar.
No, there's nothing. Believe me, there's nothing.
Calm down. You want to visit my enemy and you ask me to calm down? Have you also been walked over?
Awesome. I could easily slap you for that statement. What do you mean? What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry.
You better be.
But how could you openly dance into his territory? He is our enemy and a dangerous one at that.
Ndo, my son. Sometimes perceived enemies turn out to be closer friends than we could imagine. I am working on a truth. Believe me, I know what I'm doing.
No way, Ezewanyi. If you're contemplating that I also will step down for the vice president, then forget about it.
Ndo, far from it. I only went there to tell him some truth he needed to know.
What truth?
When that time comes, I'll let you know.
For me to have come down to your country home while you're on leave means that the matter is very serious.
Sure, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But you see, you know I have tremendous respect for you. But asking me to go for presidency at this point in time is something I have never given any consideration to.
Aren't you the governor of this state?
Sure, I am.
What other experience do you need to move up to the next level?
No, we're not talking about experience here. You see, the fact is, Governor Osando has been tipped for that position.
Tipped by who? Is he more qualified than you? Or any other governor in this zone? Tell me.
Well, of course, no, we're not talking about qualification here. But the fact is that he declared first. So the rest of us decided to back him up for the presidency.
Governor Baka, you talk like a political neophyte. Check out your profile. How could you allow yourself to be blackmailed into oblivion by a mere pack of 5 governors when you have the backing of Mr. President and other influential governors in the country?
That is precisely the point. Yes, because I know you are solidly behind the vice president in his quest for the top job. So, how come you are pushing me for the same position?
I knew you were smart. Here is the game plan. You have been picked as the vice president, but you declare first as the presidential candidate to divert people's attention from Osando. But when the rest huts up, you withdraw, and the vice president announces you as his running mate. That is the game plan. That is the game plan.
I am sorry to disappoint you, Chief Amadio. I can't fall for that. Yes, I, Dr. Ubaka, cannot go for a second fiddle. If I'm going for the presidency, then I am going for the presidency. Besides, the sentiment in this part of the country is that we must produce the next president.
And you and I also know that that is not possible. I, Chief Collins Amadioha, I am not a dreamer. And I suggest you wake up from your slumber. We take what is available. We are the winning team. And I'm asking you now, Dr. Baka, to come along. Yes.
Well, sounds reasonable. See, just give me some time to think about it. My leave expires in 2 days' time and I'm going back to the government house on Monday. I will make some consultations and I'll get back to you.
Now you're talking.
Sounds reasonable.
Your Excellency, that is my VP.
Chief Collins Amadio.
Governor Baka.
Sounds reasonable.
Your Excellency.
You see how far
you are there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency. I'll see you.
Oh, sure.
I am shocked by your betrayal of confidence. You gave me a chance.
Oh yes, I did. But situations have since changed. Oh yes. I have also received a barrage of pressure from all around the country to contest.
Lies. Lies. I am sure you have been bought over by the Vice President camp just to destabilize me.
Well, you can believe whatever you like, but what I will not tolerate is insulting me in my own house. You are a governor. I am a governor.
A governor what his salt should learn to stick to his words.
I don't owe you any allegiance or something, do I? You did not contribute anything to my elections. And by the way, what makes you think you're the messiah of this zone? Please, leave my house.
Alright. We shall see.
We shall see nothing, Osondo. Absolutely nothing. Think I'm one of your praise singers? Nonsense.